Alright, this is question 8 of the homework. This one right here. And they're asking us what's the speed of the ball when it passes the top of the window. So we essentially want to know what is the speed at this time at 2 seconds. So we have two equations. We have this equation and we have this one, or this version, which is essentially the same thing. So in order to find v naught at the certain time, first we must find the total distance traveled. The total distance traveled is just 38.7 minus 18.5 meters. And since it's going downward, we will set it as negative. Technically, the sign doesn't matter, because if you just bid it positive, then your entire answer would just have the answer flipped. So we know what the distance the ball traveled is now, and then we can plug it into this equation right here. So we put in the distance traveled times by v naught, which we don't know, times 2 seconds, plus 1/2 of gravity, which is negative because it's going downwards, times by time squared, which is 2 seconds squared. If you work out the math, you should get this. And then you should be left with v naught 2 in a distance. And then simply just divide it by 2. And then you get the v initial speed. Now that we know what the v initial speed was, we can find what the speed was when it passed in the 2 seconds by plugging into this equation. So we take the initial speed plus by the acceleration for the 2 seconds, and then we get the final answer. But remember, speed doesn't have a direction, so it should be positive. That should be your answer.